at Arrowhead, was this elementary school here in Kansas City, Kansas. They had a fire over the weekend, and you can see I don't want to get out of the car. There's a reason for that. It's rather humid, but at least the temperatures are moderate, so we're not freezing to death in the wet. That's always miserable, but we got the camera. Got the camera underneath the awning over there, keeping dry, and unfortunately, I since school is not in session today, we can be this close in. I don't think anybody's going to bother us, but hopefully they don't send us out to the way out to the entrance, because you can't see anything out there and there's nowhere to park. So this is our life, but it's what we signed up for, so woo-hoo.
I had internal people apply for it, so we're not using anybody from Indeed. You're looking to scale to grow. We always go, okay, I think we take 6 people to the conference, so we'll take.
Really intense tonight. We are under a high wind warning here, and I expect it's going to be getting pretty cold. It's looks like a hurricane almost. Pretty intense storm. Well, it's still drizzling. The wind is blowing things around pretty good. Hey, how you doing? It's been a long week today. Kept me busy, which I don't mind. It's better than the other. Let's see if we can get out of here without getting killed. A lot of sicklers around. Alright, come on. Let's go. The light usually only lets one car go. 2 cars. But then, it's green, which means you gotta wait for these people. Oh, look at the line. Oh. That girl there looked upset. Like she wanted to go across the crosswalk and was afraid she was going to be clobbered by me. Whatever, that driver over there was not paying attention. I guess somebody behind her let her know. She went, well, today I did, our live was in Lee's Comet at the school district headquarters this time, talking about their gonna combine schools. Two schools have too few kids, so they got to combine them. And this is after they passed a bond issue, so I'm sure a lot of parents of those kids are feeling a bit like, so we passed a bond issue, and then you start making cuts. But what do I know? And then we went to Independence, to the Sermon Center, and it was very interesting. Got to explore the Sermon Center. Part of it I've never been to before. It's very interesting. The dark and scary basement. And you'll get to see some of that later on this week. Tease. And now it is coffee 30. It would be Miller time, but I don't drink Miller, and I really don't drink beer. I don't like the taste of beer. It's not to say I haven't imbibed in alcoholic drinks before, but I'm a sweet drinker and only like one serving. I don't drink to get inebriated. And these days, with my age and everything, that's not a good idea anyway. And I don't know how people, well, I mean, the health effects of overindulging are readily apparent to a lot of people. You know, namely a lot of the people who are living on the streets now because they have an addiction issue. Not all. Not all homeless people, houseless people living on the streets have addiction issues. Some have other issues or just bad luck, but a huge chunk of them, unfortunately, it's due to an addiction issue. But yeah, I'm gonna take care of my addiction, which is coffee. Rotch up here. And I didn't roll on anything today. I was so busy. So it's kind of like not much to show for what I did today, but then it's kind of like I do have stuff, but it's stuff that I'm using for work, and so I don't normally like to use work stuff for my vlog. It's not a good idea, and I mean, I have before, but that's been stuff like, you know, scene of crime kind of thing. Nothing that's you're not going to see anywhere else. But I mean, this other stuff is like, you might try and use your signals. I thought she was turning left. Well, maybe she was using her signals. I don't know. I couldn't see. Or maybe they don't work in the front. I don't know. Oh, Westport. Very narrow streets. Usually there's a lot of cars parked over here, so it's like barely a lane and a half in the middle of this road. But oh, they're tearing up the road again, I guess. I don't know. There's my karma. That guy didn't want to wait. My karma ate my dogma. Or no, my dogma ate my karma. Alrighty. Let's see if there's some packing here. I don't know, this time of day it gets kind of busy. There's no street parking. There may not be any side parking either, with them taking up all the street parking over there. Oh, there's some up that way. Oh yeah, there's some parking. Woohoo! And there's somebody illegally parked, partially blocking the alley. Not good. Oh, alrighty, we're here. We're get used to it. Hee. coming out in the road, but first thing you notice, the sign is gone. So supposedly, oh, I see a car going down the ramp. Supposedly this is now open all the way, so we're going to find out. At the very worst, we'll end up going through Harlem again, but good sign is the road closed sign is gone. Road work ahead. They were supposed to open this yesterday morning, but they had to push it back because of all the rain we had. And then they said, most probably, it will definitely be open by 6 a.m. today, but most probably they were going to open it yesterday afternoon. Again, this is one of the best views of the city. We've always called it planes, trains, and automobiles. Because as you're heading south, you have the rail yard on the left and the river on the right, and in the middle is the highway, and coming up here on the right will be the downtown airport, the planes. And for what has it been, 2 years, we haven't been able to go this way, and it's been an incredible inconvenience because a lot of cars come this way from the Northland. In fact, they got not used to this route. The road still bends, of course, but we miss the old Broadway Bridge with its structure that was above us, but the new Broadway or Buck O'Neill Bridge or 169 Bridge promises to be better in that instead of having to go downtown and then stop at a light and then turn right to get on the I-35 South, you can just take a ramp. So I have to concentrate on that because I'm not used to that idea. Don't want to miss my exit. But I guess you could still do it the old way too and go straight. Like if you want to go down Broadway. South, 1 mile, exit only. Well, maybe. Maybe that part is not open yet. Because I see all these cones they have here. I have the windshield wiper going, not because of rain, but because of my window fogging up. Okay, exit only, so hopefully we're in the right lane. Again, gone are the arches of the old bridge. Wish they could have at least preserved some of that, made a pedestrian walkway or something, but more infrastructure. This will be much better to see in the light. This actually has been open, but they've been using it as a northbound lane. But then they close this and open that. And here's our exit. This is brand new. I've never taken this before. This will take us straight on to I-35 South. So, and I guess coming north, I could take these over, this flyover to the ramp and avoid Broadway altogether. Now we're on I-35 South. But a thought occurred to me that might actually clog up. And then I was like, well, maybe then you can go around the old way, unless they block that off somehow, and then go into Broadway, take a left at the light, and still go north, like we always did. All right, progress. Woohoo! There is a face looking at me. Camouflaged, he thinks, or she. That is hilarious. I'm here at work, just sitting there perfectly still. This is where we are live this morning. KCPS Public Schools. Oh, I still have my earpiece in, listening to the scanner, but there was a flurry of accidents this morning, and nothing I think was too serious. Could be wrong. And the usual abandoned house fires. And let's check out Rosedale. The wind is blowing harder, and it's still pretty cold, so it's gone from bearable to unpleasant. It says the temperature is, doesn't say what temperature. Oh, it says 55 degrees outside. I don't know about that. But you can see the leaves are blowing around pretty good, so if it's 55 degrees, it's a cold 55 degrees. 55 degrees with wind blowing like it is. It's pretty yucky. That's downtown Rosedale we're passing through right here. I guess, I don't know when, maybe December 1st or whatever, but the northbound flyover is not done yet. So you can't go from the loop to the 169 by using the flyover, thereby bypassing Broadway, that Broadway traffic light. So I guess we have to wait a little while for that to be done. But heading south is really nice without having to cut through Broadway. But mostly it's nice that it's done. So anyway, I still have a little time left. I'll keep listening to the scanner, and I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Not thrilled about what I'm doing tomorrow, but I know what I'm doing tomorrow. And so at least there's that. Alrighty then. It's a very cold day here. So I don't know if I'm going to get much train watching in. I'm going to give it a try. My photology store has changed ownership, but it's still Wife's Enemy number 3. Wife's Enemy number 2. I've brought the dongies along for the ride, but it hasn't been really much fun for them just sitting in the car. Right, Spella? And of course, I went by CBS to get our medicine, and yet again, famously, they've come up with a reason not to give it to us, so we gotta sort that out. And it's like, it's getting old. It's getting really old to have to sit every time we do go there and try and figure out why we can't get our prescribed medicine this time around. I think it's because they have a deadline and we went past their deadline. We've inconvenienced them. And I think CVS is on the way out with us. I think we've been advised actually to go with Costco. They've got a better supply. They get more stuff in. And a lot of people are switching to Costco, and I wonder why. So I'm gonna maybe find a place for the doggies to stretch your legs, pee, and drink something, and I don't know, maybe we're in the mood to stop for a soda or something like that. Give the dongies a chance to romp. When that sun goes down, you feel it. Brrr. Doggies, come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. It's too cold. I really don't like winter. You know, I was gonna park here and have my my soda and everything, but this parking system discouraged me. I've changed my mind rather than deal with this bull crap, because it's like there's so much, you know, that they make you think about. Where do I go to pay to park? Do I need to pay to park? Because there's like nobody here. What little business there is, they just chased off. And then they get greedy about it. The prices go up when some big event's happening or whatever is going on. So, no thank you. I will go somewhere else that doesn't have the hassle. And there are plenty of places, so. Wow. This is the schedule we should have been on since September, but a lot of things have been happening. what, sickness and other activities and just mere forgetfulness.
Give me 2 seconds to understand why you like this. That's bad.
Gotta get ready for Christmas, I guess. Let's go have some tea. Tea.
Yeah, literally, like, it was terrible.
Yeah, that's how.
That was a theater out of here.
This is ours, and a lot of people's live hits this morning. I see Channel 5 is over there, and we're pretty much next door to them, and I've seen 13 from another city, I think Topeka. So they're doing the playoffs here, and unfortunately our team isn't in the playoffs, but they're using this brand new beautiful stadium for that. So that's the story, among many others, and that's what we're doing. And it's, you can see my parka that I'm wearing. It's very cold this morning, so yay. Got apparently a fire here at Union Station. I'm not sure if I'm looking at it. I see a little smoke up there, or maybe that's steam, I don't know. And we're all still trying to figure this out. Let me get my big boy camera out. It has been one busy, crazy ass morning. Apparently there was a car wreck here, and one of the people ended up with a gunshot to the head, and it looks really serious. And I guess another one of the people went into the Walgreens here to get some meds and had some injuries consistent with a car crash. And this is, I guess I'll get my big boy camera out and get some Vigimo. It says it is 40 degrees, but it's 40 with some wind. So it's pretty cold. At least it feels cold. But it's a pretty day, getting a view of the city. And the moonliner, as always. Time for vittles. We are sassified. Filipino store to pick up some what? What are we picking up, Luke?
Benignant or
Benignant or
a billo billo?
a billo billo? They even gave Luke a, what is that, pork on a stick? Barbecue pork?
Yeah.
Mm.
They have on the billo billo.
Well, they didn't have any billo billo. Right.
Well,
But that's alright.
they said that there was one last container.
And we ran into Virgie and Ed there. They just came back from a month-long stay in Viva Las Vegas. We get out of here. Now we have to bring this stuff home because it won't keep in the car. Gotta replenish our supply. We're out of things. See what's going on in Liberty today. Come on, Jim. Let's go. Oh, we gotta help this poor blind dog. Especially when he gets himself wrapped up and everything. Alright. There you go. We're laying in our supplies. Alright, we got what we came for. Woo-hoo! It is time for some caffeinated drink action over here. Oh, it looks like the
Oh, I thought there was a side.
door painter is back working. Luke has the what? What do you have?
The hella cozy cocoa.
The what?
The hella cozy cocoa.
Oh. And I have
Cappuccino.
cappuccino. And we have Jimmy.
Oh, the camera's right there.
Yep, he's so blind. See? Well, you can see on that side, but not on that side. And we have Spella over here. Spella. What's up, Spella Pup? Coffee. Gotta pick up cold medications for Saya, who's gotten herself sicky again. Ugh. We just got done with Choich after missing it last week. I live streamed. It seemed to work good until the very end, and it stopped again for whatever reason. Now letting the dongies run and romp. Right, dongs? Woof woof. That's what Stella does when she's happy. Rolls in the grass. Family is heading over here. A Vietnam cafe. We're gonna join them later, but first we're gonna go around the block and of course visit coffee. Sniff, 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 sniff. Come on, Jimothy. Spella, guide your Jimmy. You're his seeing eye dog now. Tired much, Jimmy? Jimmy. This dog is taking it to new degrees of ridiculousness. Are you comfortable there, Mr. Jim? Brunch at Vietnam Cafe. Vittles. And I guess this is mine. And that. And everybody else has pho. I is over there reading. I wonder if I can put the camera between her and the book. We are sassified. We're back here because they have a little table selling merchandise. Merchandise. The doggies are being sketched from a photo. Dogs! Back here at Costco, they're doing grocery shopping. Yay.
So
maybe we ought to go sailing over this hill up here. Let's see if we can get all four wheels off the ground. What do they call that? Hilltopping? Because somebody doesn't like me saying tater tots.
I think I have a cold.
Oh boy, I wonder where you got that from.
I don't know. I am really very curious. Very questionable.
I'll go save. You know I have a water bottle in my hand, right?
Luke, you put your seatbelt on too.
So I did the unexpected.